Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Yeah.
Can I make you move now? Yes, I can. So you can get this groove in the back of a can. Put the make it rhyme world and the holes in your hand. Popcorn World. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. I said popcorn make you smile. Ah. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. It's a popcorn world. It's a popcorn world.
You're now listening to the Brothers of the Five. At shooting guard, it's your boy, Killer Cam. At small forward, it's Reggie Love. At point guard, C Major. At power forward, Al B. And at center, Mr. Noise, Lloyd Spence. And now, the Brothers of the Five.
Add one more plus me and do the five. Yeah. Keep it on the floor.
We are back, and we are ready. And guess what? We already know that they're not like us. It's a family matter. We're in the euphoria of basketball. I can't do it because I don't have anything to go with Meet the Grams. I got no way to work that in. So all I know is a lot of went down this weekend. Shout out to Tom Brady for keeping it gangster.
Man.
And yeah, we got a lot to talk about. But before I get to any of the conversation, let me holler at my brothers. There he is, right there. There's Killer Cam, right over there. Over there, yeah, right there, doing his thing. And of course, the incomparable little bro, C Major, right there.
What's up, brother?
We all up in this thing. And
hey, can I say something before we start?
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Listen, Chad, I'm not in the mood today. So if I'm telling you right now, if you come at me the wrong way about the Lakers or anybody, if you come at me the wrong way, I'm gonna drop a diss track tonight.
What? Oh wow!
And I'm gonna drop one 15 minutes later.
That's cool.
Oh
do
wow!
What you gotta do.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Wow! This escalated quickly. I didn't see this coming. Well, I'm a J. Cole and bow out gracefully. I don't want no smoke with neither one of y'all tonight. Oh my God, we are really good at this. We didn't even rehearse that or nothing. That's
Hey,
amazing.
you know,
all right.
you know.
Because this is not a game.
Not a game. So let's get right to it. First of all, we got breaking news right as we come on the air. Shout out to Victor Wembanyama, who unanimously, ladies and gentlemen, won Rookie of the Year. Unanimous means out of 99 votes, he got 99 votes.
I don't know about that. That's crazy.
No love for Chet, I see.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
I personally would have voted for Chet.
Me too. As a third wheel, I would too.
I would have voted for Chet. So, but I digress. But nevertheless, shout out to Victor. I really like that kid, man. He's so humble. He gets it. His quote tonight was, "Listen, I know I live in a privileged situation, and I'm blessed to be able to do what I do. But I have to keep getting better every year." And so I like that. I appreciate that. So I appreciate Victor with me.
Sound like the perfect player for Pop, right?
Telling you. It doesn't get much better than that. So listen, we got a lot to talk about. The round 1 in the East, the round 1 in the West. We got round 2 who started on Saturday. We got a lot to talk about, but we listen to the people. And all the people been talking about this weekend was beef. Kendrick versus Drake. And since we are a show of sports, they have taken on rap as a sport this past weekend. So we're going to talk about the sport that went down unbeknownst to us. And listen, if you want to comment, if you got some thoughts about who you think is winning this beef, let us know. We'll put your comments up or whatever. But let me give you guys a quick recap of what is taking place. And Chad help me and Cam help me so I can keep it all straight. It all started when, or at least it seemed like it started when Kendrick, well, okay, it probably started a long time ago. Let's be clear. Something is going on behind the scenes that we are clearly none of us are aware of. But it escalated to when Kendrick dropped a diss track called Euphoria. And some of the lyrics on Euphoria was when he told Drake, I hate the way you sing, I hate the way you look, I hate the way you treat women, I just hate everything about you. So obviously Drake felt the way about that. So he released, I think it was called Push-Ups.
Push-Ups. Yeah.
But Push-Ups was aided with a guest appearance by Tupac and Snoop. How did Tupac do that? How did Tupac make a guest appearance on a Drake song? He did it through what we call AI. To which Tupac's estate says, no, that's some bullshit. Take that shit down now. And so Push-Ups had to be taken down. But Drake felt, I made my point, so we're fine. Then he said, well, just to make sure I made my point, I'm going to make a song called Like That. And it was a fun song, and we all said, oh, Drake is being fun, and we're just being cute, and everyone's having a good time. To which Kendrick responded, oh, really? You think this is a game? Cool. So he came out with 616 in L.A., which he took several more intensified shots at Drake, calling him everything but a child of God. Mm-hmm. Which Drake said, oh, so you're serious about this? Okay, I'm going to release Family Matters, which is and I'm going to do 3 different beats, and it's a play on words, but I'm going to take care of you, Rick Ross, and all the haters out there that are on my neck, and I'm going to take them on one at a time. And he did. 15 minutes later, Kendrick drops Meet the Grams, to which he goes into a verbal therapy session talking to Drake's son, Adonis, his mother, Sandra, his father, Gordon, and a baby girl which none of us knew even existed. And then finally ended it with talking to Drake and says, I hate you once again. I hope you die. And you're a horrible human being. Drake, stunned by this, prepared to drop another song. But before he could, Kendrick dropped another song and said he's not like us, which he lobbed the allegation right in Drake's face that he and members of his organization are all pedophiles. Now, pedophile is a very serious accusation.
That's a lot going on.
Very serious. Very serious.
Very serious. But let me back up. Prior to being labeled as a pedophile, Drake lobbed an allegation that Kendrick was a woman beater, specifically his baby mama, and he also alluded that the child that Kendrick thinks is his is probably not his homie Dave Freeze. Well, after being called a pedophile, Drake felt the way about that, and he came back with the heart. Is it the Heartbeat or Heart Part 6? Which one is it?
It's the Heart Part 6.
The Heart Part 6. To which Drake said, "Ha ha ha! Those things. You thought there was an opt in my camp, but we fed you that information because we knew you were a sucker and you take it." And so Now you out here looking really cool, calling me, saying that I don't have a child. I have a child, and I don't have a child. I just got the one child. I ain't got no baby girl out there. Ha 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 ha. And you still a woman beater, and the baby still might be Dave Freed. So there. Oh, by the way, I'm not a pedophile. Please believe that I'm not a pedophile. Please believe I'm not a pedophile. So we wait to see if Kendrick is going to respond. And I want to receive my brothers respond now as to what they think and where they think the battle is as of right now. Now, Kendrick may drop while we on this broadcast, so we'll see how that goes. But as of what we know right now, what are your thoughts? Darwin thinks Drake is winning.
I think personally, and me and Lloyd had some discussions about this. I think it's personally tied up. I think it's tied up.
You think it's tied?
I think it's tied. The raps and the responses have been, equally on point. I mean, I listen to Kendrick's music, but I can say I'm not, totally. It's not the same as I would listen to Drake. I would listen to more Drake than Kendrick, which But I say it's tied up. I say Kendrick did, throw some haymakers. Drake did throw some uppercuts. It seems like a boxing match more than anything else, and I'm just Drake was on the canvas for a minute and he got back up. So it's gonna just see who's gonna give the knockout punch. This is basically it's gonna be like a Jay-Z Nas 2024.
This is not Jay-Z Nas.
This is worse. This is potential fight when I see you.
I'm gonna have to stop you right there.
It is because they had personal things in between them.
Nobody called each other. Nobody said they were committing crimes.
We don't know that.
We do know that. We heard Jay-Z and Nas.
They just didn't go to the extent that these guys go to. But it's
exactly
that's why it's not Jay-Z and Nas.
If you let me finish, I say it's two big heavyweights. In a lyrical battle, but either way it goes, I think it's going to end up as yes, Kendrick is an elite lyricist, but as it goes, Drake is still going to be worth more than him. It's going to be like Drake is Jay-Z. You say Ether killed Takeover, yes, but it's still going to be like Jay-Z's going to live his life, Drake's going to live his life. He's still going to have the money, the cars, the women. So either way.
Can I tell you where I feel like it's different at though, Chad?
Okay, go ahead.
Even since that time, we've seen Nas and Jay-Z in the same building.
Well, yeah. Now that they
hey, you see these two in the same building right now? Something may happen.
Well, yeah. I mean, but it takes time and growth. It definitely takes time and growth. I don't know if this is gonna be no.
I just heard everything word for word for the first time today, and I'm saying that's beyond beef. Somebody got to go.
Let me piggyback on what
Cam.
No, let me piggyback on what Cam said.
I'm saying no Vaseline. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
yeah. I want to know what the best diss track is. I want to know what y'all best diss.
Well, let me just say this real quick. The moment somebody calls me and accuses me of pedophilia, we can never be friends again. Ain't no reconciliation. We ain't gonna.
Let's blow the belt.
Nah, man, we ain't cool. We ain't gonna never be cool. Yeah. We ain't gonna stand on the Summer Jam stage together. I ain't gonna sign you to my label. We ain't doing none of that. Matter of fact, it might be lifetime on site.
Could be.
Pedophile? You just call me a pedophile? Nah, fam. No. So that's why I say, and I understand what you're trying to say, Chad, in the sense that you got two of the best in rap, but that if they'd have kept it rap, then we'd all be having a different conversation. That ain't what's happening here. They lobbing some serious at each other.
But it's still rap at the end of the day until we see some paperwork. It's still rap.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. Where in the game is it that I'm gonna call you a pedophile and that's cool? How's that rap?
It is not in the game like that. No.
Right.
We gotta look at these other diss tracks and see what they
This
done
is
called.
this is the equivalent of me and you are playing the dozens, and you say, not you, Chad, but I'm saying somebody says that I'm playing a dozen with, and they say, I say, oh, that's why your mama got one big titty, one little titty, and they call it Biggie Small. And then
Yeah.
you say, and they come back and say, oh, that's why your mama died of AIDS. Wait, what? Hold on,
Get the strap.
wait a minute. We're not having the same. This ain't the same. I thought we were just trying to make people laugh. You over here saying some weird way out ish. Like this. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I think Kendrick is clearly winning, but I also think it's for all the wrong reasons. Because, and that's why I think this might be real beef. This might be real. I know everybody's trying to say, oh, this is just a good rap battle. I hope that it's a good rap battle. But when you call somebody a pedophile, that feels real. That feels real. Like that feels like you got real issues with that man.
I mean, think about it, Chad. Have you heard anybody been called a pedophile in any other kind of rap?
Never. Never.
Not off the top of my head now.
You can Google it and maybe find one too. If you Google, maybe, but we don't hear that. Like, not like that, bro. That's crazy.
Prior to Kendrick calling that man a pedophile, I used to think that the worst thing I'd ever heard on a rap was No Vaseline, Ice Cube, where he said he ran up in him. I'm like, okay, that's hilarious. You know, okay.
Yeah.
It's a little wild, but okay, whatever. That man said he was a pedophile.
Yeah.
Hold on, fam.
And kept talking about it.
He got a whole West Coast dancing to it. They making dance moves to this. And I heard something that was really interesting.
Somebody
A separate discussion about the misogyny of all of this. And I'm going, this is a very uncomfortable. Like, when I listen to Kendrick stuff, I'm wildly uncomfortable. Because I'm like, bro, you said some way, if you ain't got no proof, you said some stuff that could get it. That's a lawsuit. Like, I would sue your ass. Like, you can't just call me. They just call me a pedophile and think that, oh, it's just all in the sport. No, fam.
Yeah.
You just messing with my money now.
Everything.
Yeah.
We on Jeffrey Epstein levels now. Come on now. We can't do that. So that's why I kept saying, that's why I kept saying to you, Kendrick is winning because if anybody is believing, and by the way, here's the problem with the accusation.
Yeah.
Drake has moved somewhat suspectly in the past. Bringing on the girl on stage and kissing her, the little 17-year-old chick. I don't know if he dated Millie Bobby Brown or Billie Eilish, but he was in some weird situations with them. So I'm just saying.
But, things can be portrayed and not always what they seem. But
I hope so.
So, I mean,
I hope so. Because one thing nobody's done yet is pull receipts. So far we just in conversation mode.
Exactly.
But Kendrick moves like a dude that got receipts. So we'll see. Drake says there's no 11-year-old child. Okay. We'll see. Now, if he show up with a picture of an 11-year-old child and say, you sure this ain't yours? Huh. If he show up with receipts of pedophilia, if he gets some of them women to talk, because if it's his real beef, the next thing to do is to find a 17-year-old that Drake slept with, right?
Well, why is Kendrick Lamar's baby mama not following him?
First of all, I don't know if she's not following him. Is she not following? Is that really true?
I think so. And then
okay, so stop right there. That's the point I'm making. That's what Drake said. That's what Kendrick said. I don't know if any of this is true. I don't know who to believe in this stuff.
Yeah.
So I need receipts. I need real receipts from all of them.
Yeah.
Don't just right now. We just lobbing horrific allegations at each other. And by the way, I'm not even sure that they're hearing it. I'm not sure they're understanding just how bad this really is. Like, y'all throwing some real haymakers in this thing.
They don't care as long as they can get the one up on the other one. That's all.
Well, I don't know, Cam. I'm with you. I might have to see you, fam. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
pedophile. Really? That's what you're doing? Okay.
Yeah. All the other stuff, okay, yeah, that's in the game and all that. But you start doing that stuff, and now you trying to attack my image on that side of the way. Yeah,
Hey, you better hope Compton protect you, because I'm coming to see you, fam. And I like Kendrick Lamar a lot. I truth be told, I rock with some of Drake's stuff. Not all of it, but I like some of Drake's stuff. So, I just wanted a fair fist fight, but this feel like some backyard bare knuckle stuff. Like, this is kind of wild, bro.
It's the hit 'em up Tupac Biggie.
Yeah, like I'm saying, you hit my wife. Wait a minute, hold on, fam. You hit my wife. What are you talking about? Like, that's some. So anyway, that's where we are with the beef. That's our take on it. Let's get to some other stuff, man. All right. Round 1, round 2, question 1 and 2 is over. I mean, round 1 is over in the East and the West. Gentlemen, your thoughts?
It pretty much gone the way I thought it would. I think, other than I thought Orlando could possibly pull it out over Cleveland, but it's just their inexperience. Showed in the second half, and Cleveland pulled it out. But it's interesting to see what the Pacers are going to do against New York, and if New York can keep that momentum and Jalen Brunson can keep playing like he's been playing, it's going to be interesting. So
to your point, I don't think Jalen is the issue. I think Jalen going to do what he do. The challenge is going to be, can anybody step up with him and go along for the ride? Right now, the score is 40-38. 5 minutes left in the second quarter. So who's going to ride with him? And it really doesn't have to be OG Anunoby.
That's what I was about to say. It has to be, right?
Yeah, it's got to be. I think it's got to be OG Anunoby, because Josh Hart is pretty consistent. He's got 11 tonight. And DiVincenzo gives you what he gives you when he gives it to you. But I think OG Anunoby is the one. He's only got 6 so far. He's the one that's got to step up and be like, I got you. Cam, what you think?
Well, I think just about this series or all together.
Just you take it wherever you want, bro.
I think listen. It's been exciting basketball on both sides. I don't want to jump to Minnesota yet, but
it's up to you.
Denver. Listen, to be.
Oh, you talking about Denver, Minnesota?
Yeah.
Now, we're gonna get to that on question.
Yeah. To be the champs, you got to beat the champs. You know what I'm saying? The Lakers. Listen, at the end of the day, got to win game 2. You're up by 20 like that. You got to, so it's no excuses. Phoenix, I'm really shocked that they didn't even win a game, because that's gonna probably be a roster overhaul too.
Well, let's stay there for a second. 2 questions for both of you. Number 1, are you surprised that Vogel still has his job? And number 2 rather, who's going to be the odd man out when the dust settles in Phoenix?
I can tell you who should.
You're hearing some interesting stuff right now.
I can tell you who it should be, but I can tell you who it's probably going to be.
Okay, let's go with that.
I think it should be Bradley Beal. I think you move Bradley Beal. I mean, Booker is the young phenom there. He is the one. Listen, he's the little engine that could. He got every shot there is. He got the Kobe mentality. That is what he is. My feelings say that Durant will bail out of this some kind of way.
So you think it's Durant?
I think he will force his way out. Yes.
Wow.
I think he's going to find a better situation. I think it's a better situation out there than Phoenix for him. I think he'll find it. I think he'll make it, and I don't think it would be a bad thing for Phoenix too, because they've lost every kind of draft capital they have. So here's the one opportunity, like I said last week. You can go to OKC right now and you can get 3 first-round picks or whatever you want from them. They're not caring about the picks. They're looking to win. So picking young people and all that kind of stuff, listen, we all know right now, if you put Durant over there at OKC right now, whether it happened or not, they they're gonna be the favorites probably in the West if you put them over like this. So I don't know. Something's gonna happen. I just don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, like Kim said, it all depends on if you keep Vogel or if you let him go, because KD already said that he didn't feel comfortable in his system. So if you keep Vogel, then you have to kind of move KD because he's telling you that he doesn't feel comfortable in the system. And so you have to, like Kim said, find a situation that'll benefit Phoenix and benefit, KD, and, everybody be happy because, well, KD may not still be happy whatever situation he goes to. So you definitely got to get something for him, or if you're going to keep KD and Booker together and just ride it out, you got that option too, and Bill can also find somewhere else. But it just depends on if they're going to keep Vogel or not, and if KD is still comfortable with that, or if he gets comfortable in a new situation. So.
I'm gonna tell you, I think the odd man out is gonna be Booker. Because if you're Phoenix, you got a plan for tomorrow. KD may or may not get you a championship. May or may not. But you got a plan for tomorrow. If I'm anybody in the league, I'm not giving you 3 first-round draft picks for KD. Not a 35, 36-year-old dude. I'm not doing that. I will do that for Booker, though. And I can see Booker landing in OKC faster than I can
KD.
Because they got some pieces player-wise that, quite honestly, the Phoenix Suns need. So either you give me 3 or 4 first rounds, or you give me Chet, or you give me one of them other young boys that I can put alongside KD, and they play his role. Him and Bradley Beal play his role, and give me a couple of first round picks back. Now my future looks a lot better. So if I'm Phoenix, I'm thinking about the future. Now that Vogel thing is still a problem.
Yeah.
And I'm curious to see what they're going to do about that. I'm very curious to see what they're going to do about that. But it seemed like if they were going to fire him, they'd already fire him by now.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But I also want to bring up this as well.
Hey, Lord, I can see KD in New York, too.
Huh?
I can see KD in New York, too. The Mecca of basketball. Like the NBA would be screaming for that. I mean, New York would be screaming
that's
for
where
that.
he should have gone from day one. If we're being honest, that's where he should have gone from day one.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why the hell you went to.
He did. He just went to the wrong city in New York.
Right. He went to the wrong part of New York. Right.
Yeah.
I
heard Devin Booker wants to go to New York though.
But New York got some parts, but you know what? That wouldn't be bad to have Julius Randle though in Phoenix. That wouldn't be bad.
Man, I want KD to go. I want KD to go back to OKC. It would be a perfect ending. Oh my God.
It would be. I just don't think they're gonna. I just don't know. It's the cost.
It would be just as good. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. When you got a team like OKC, who's the number 1 team in the West right now, like the draft picks don't mean nothing to them to the point where they can get a KD. Like they got the youth over there. They're the youngest team in the NBA. Yeah. I trade 3 picks, whatever it may be, to get KD over there. I would, and it would be just as good as LeBron going back to Cleveland and winning the championship.
KD likes to go to successful teams anyway, so it
will be just as good.
That is true.
To the team that boos him, call him cupcake and all that stuff, he gonna get that team. He gonna help that team get a championship. It would be just as good.
I'm not even gonna argue against what you're saying. I think you're 100% correct. I just think it's the price. You're like, listen, it's like looking at a pair of great Jordans on the internet. Like, man, those are amazing. Then you're like, oh, that costs too much. I ain't buying that.
Would you give up if you're OKC? Would you give up 3 first-round picks right now for LeBron?
For LeBron, no.
He's on the backside of it.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what a team that would do. Lord, see, it's hard for you to see that far, Lord, because you're a Laker fan. I'm a Laker fan too.
It has nothing to do with it.
No, let me tell you what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
We're talking about a team that's never won before. That team may be thirsty enough and do something radical to try to win at all costs.
Right.
I'm just saying they can throw all they money they bag in the game because they've never won a championship before. So you have to do something radical like that.
I'm not saying they're not gonna make a move, and I think you're 100% correct that they're probably gonna try to do something to upgrade that team. I agree with you on that because they got all the leverage. So I'm not disagreeing with that part. I'm saying I would not get older. I would get younger.
They're the youngest team in the league, Lord.
Huh?
They're the youngest team in the league.
I would get older.
Right. I'm going to go get. Listen, if I'm the owner for OKC and it's available, I'm going to go get Kevin Durant and Steven Adams because I need veterans and I need a guy like KD who's been there before. Hey, shouts out to SGA. MVP season, but he's never been there before. So he don't even know how to, when it get close to that point, he don't even know how. Like, really, he's never been there.
First of all, let's be clear. Let's see where this ends with them this year, because maybe
Okay,
they can
right.
maybe
It ends in Dallas. It ends in Dallas.
Maybe. I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
What is Milwaukee going to do?
That's where I was going next.
Because you got some explaining to do, Lord. You've been on this Milwaukee bandwagon the last 2 years.
And you know what? Let me do what you did last week. You nobly came on and said what you needed to say. And so let me nobly come on and say what I need to say. I'd like to apologize to my brother, just like my brother apologized to me last week. Let me apologize, reciprocate to him. My bad. I didn't know that everybody was going to be hurt. I didn't know that everybody was going to lay down. I didn't know that Doc Rivers once again. Well, I did know that part. I did know Doc Rivers couldn't coach him after first round. I did know that, but I didn't know it was going to be that bad. So my bad. Players mess up. Boop the boop the boop. There it is. I don't really know what. To your point, Chad, I don't know what Milwaukee can do. But here's the problem. They got to do something too. The last thing they want is an upset Giannis. And that looks like what they're about to have.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But
they already got a new coach, so they can't fire the coach.
Wait. This is on Giannis too, though. Listen, more of everything that's going on in Milwaukee is Giannis' fault. I'm going to say this again. More of what's going on in Milwaukee right now is Giannis' fault. Listen, you can't move. Who's the point guard that they had? The
Holiday.
Damian.
No.
Jrue Holiday.
You can't move that unless Giannis signs off on it. There's no way that team is going to do that without him signing off on it. You can't fire the coach. Excuse me. You can't fire the winning percentage coach who had a winning record. And Giannis don't sign off on it. Giannis should take 80% of this blame.
Wow, 80%, that's a lot.
Let me tell you why it's a lot. Because he is the franchise. He is the entire franchise. They never won a championship. Well, they did win a championship, but forever. But Giannis brought the championship there. He the one got paid. He's the MVP of the league twice and Defensive Player of the Year. So he is like, I ain't gonna say the face of the NBA, but he's one of them up there. He has to sign off on every deal that's made that's got to do with Milwaukee.
But is Dame Lillard his fault?
He had to sign off on it, Lord.
Is it his fault, though?
As a matter of fact, not only did he sign off on it, I guarantee you it was his idea to go get Dame. Come on, man. That team just you're the foe. And he's the reason, you can't do that.
Players can't be playing GM. You can't just go ahead and think that person's going to fit your scheme. You got to know. You can't just be signing your friends like that. You got to know.
Well, listen, Dame wanted to go to Miami.
Yes, he did. Exactly.
So there may be some other. My point is there may be some other things you can do out there.
And guess what? Miami can still go get Dame.
I'm just saying.
Do
you gotta do something to make that team better.
Now, there's some things that Jimmy Butler said that Pat Riley didn't comment on, but they said they're not gonna move him. Is that just something that Did they saying it, or you think they're gonna actually move him at some point?
Well, I'm gonna say this: deals can't get done in the daylight; they have to be done in the shadows. So he might publicly say, "We're not gonna trade Jimmy," and that's what he's supposed to say.
That's what he's supposed to do. Exactly.
And maybe you don't, unless it's the right deal. You don't trade Jimmy Butler. But if somebody offers you what some of these teams can offer you, like the Knicks, like Oklahoma City, like the Bucks and Dame Lillard. Here's the thing about Miami. Miami's got to do something. Now, I don't know what they're going to do, but they got to do something, right? They got to make some decisions and figure out, okay, where is this franchise going? And right now they don't know. So they got to do something.
I don't know. It's gonna be a nice little summer for sure.
I was talking to we were talking about everything about LeBron and the coaches and all this stuff for the last couple of days by firing all the coaches. I was talking to my boys on the Sports app today. I'm like, listen, Eric Spoelstra, like, that's Pat's boy. That's why he's there. For me, in my opinion, that's why he's still there. Because when you look at it, what is his record in the finals? You're like 2-6. And you ain't won that without LeBron? At what point do you want to stick to the coach or is it on the player? You know what I mean? And I want to say that Darvin Ham shouldn't have got fired. I'm going to say that
I agree 100%.
He shouldn't have got fired. Now he needs to get thumped on the side of his head or push that panic button on top of his head for changing the lineup so much like he did beginning the first half of the season. That's stupid. That's what message are you sending to your own team? Like I never got that, but anyway, I didn't feel like he should have got fired.
I don't think she got fired either.
But that's a growing pains as a first-year coach, though. You make mistakes, though.
Yeah, but what you do, Chad, here's the thing, Chad. When you go to the Western Conference Finals, you run that team right back out there. You don't make changes to the starting lineup.
No.
I don't care if you come out the gate struggling. You run that same team that took you to the Western Conference Finals. You run that same team right back out there. I don't care about the additions you got. None of that stuff. You run the team back. Bad on him.
I don't know if Doc is going to be fired, Ronnie. And also, I've heard the Jimmy through Philly stuff that is picking up momentum strongly. The only problem is, what are you going to get from Philly?
Jimmy is a free agent. You ain't got to get nothing from Philly.
No, you get something because if I'm Miami, ain't no way I'm letting Jimmy Butler walk out the door for nothing.
Oh, you talking about Jimmy Butler? I'm sorry. I'm thinking PG-13. Excuse me, my fault. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Speaking of that, what did the Clippers do?
I don't know, but I think PG-13 and Klay Thomas on their way to Orlando, in my opinion.
I mean, we could take the PG on. We got a spot.
You said they on their way to Orlando?
I think they on their way to Orlando, and I think PG-13 to Golden State makes a lot of sense too. But I can see them. I can see both of them in Orlando.
I think that would just be like a Grant Hill, Tracy McGrady situation. I don't like it.
You're like, what about it?
PG-13 to Orlando.
I don't like it. I heard that too, though. I heard that too.
Why would you bust up if you're Orlando? Why would you bust up what you're doing?
They don't have to bust up anything. They free agents. You just add. You will be
veteran leadership.
You will be adding PG-13 to that roster.
No, but you are busting it up because they got to take the place of somebody.
So what three are you talking about them busting up? Because all you're gonna do is insert him in the starting lineup, and then you got him and Banchero. Like, that's great. What are you talking?
I mean, if you can pull it off.
What are you saying? You're not hurting that team by adding PG-13.
Okay, but yes, you are, because here's the thing. If Klay Thompson goes there, the rumor is already he wants $40 million per. So that's a lot of money for a guy that's on the backside of his career.
Who's the people that's under a big contract over there? Banchero's on his rookie contract. Who's?
No, I agree with all that, but what I'm saying is that when you start elevating the contract, because PG-13 is gonna want his money, so now you're paying two players almost max. PG's gonna want max. So let's start with that.
Clay's not getting max from nowhere.
I agree, but what I'm saying, even if you're paying him 40, that's still a lot of money, and you gotta reconcile the rest of those books. And then some of them dudes, you got to let them go.
Okay,
that's how it works.
First round exit. That's how it works. You gotta go. Shit.
See, you. This ain't fantasy basketball no more. The way
I didn't say it was fantasy basketball.
if you saying that the super team is still alive and well, you are.
I'm not. Lord, outside of Bankero, who are you talking about keeping in Orlando? That's the difference maker. Tell me.
We're talking about a team that just made the 5th seed.
We're talking about another team. We're talking about a team that just exited the first round. They did make the 5th seed, but they exited.
Okay, but here's the thing.
Listen, every team got untouchable guys. Every team got that. Tell me what team you talking about. Come on, man.
I'm not.
Tell me who you keeping.
Listen, you're not hearing what I'm saying. I'm saying it's not about just taking them. It's about at some point. First of all, it's a big bet to bet on that anyway, because we don't know if Clay can be Clay again. We don't know that. He hasn't been.
Clay can shoot. Some of them.
I don't think it's that simple.
Would you? Okay, let me ask you this: would you, as a Laker fan, you keep LeBron and AD? Would you want Paul George there?
That's different.
Hold on, now answer that question. Would you want him there?
That's different.
Would you want him there?
Of course, we want him there.
So why would Orlando, who don't have promising people like that, not want him there?
Hold on. But let me say this: getting Paul George would also mean we about to wipe out the backside of that bench because you can't pay all 3 dudes.
Okay.
You gotta have a bench. We just saw Phoenix do the exact same thing.
Well, Phoenix didn't have a defensive player like AD either, though.
I agree, but we gotta have more than that.
They don't have KD is not LeBron. All due respect to KD, he's not LeBron though.
Huh?
He's not LeBron. All due respect to KD, he's not LeBron. And when I talk about he's not LeBron, I'm talking about in the leadership form. He's not that.
No. I agree with what you're saying. What I'm saying is you get into some really weird cap stuff when you start bringing these super teams now because of the way the cap is now the way it's now structured. It's almost impossible to have 3 guys, but you can do it. But when you do it, you end up like Phoenix. You don't have nothing else.
Exactly. Orlando has nothing on the cap, is what I'm telling you. They best players under their rookie contract. They good.
Okay, but he's in his 3rd year, which means next year he'll be eligible.
It doesn't matter. They have nobody else under contract like that. Do we bring it up when we show you the cap that Orlando has? They have nothing. They can afford it.
I don't disagree with that. I'm saying you still got to have somebody to play on the bench. We just went through this.
They don't have to lose stuff like that, Lord, is what I'm telling you. First of all, he's a free agent. They don't have to trade for nothing. All those people under contract, they're not making money like that.
You're not hearing what I'm saying.
I do hear what you're saying. You're saying they can't afford to do that because then you're going to be trading people that you ain't going to have. They're going to have all the safety they got right now.
No, they're not. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, 2 or 3 people are going to have to go. But none of those people are valued like that, though, Lord. We talk about Orlando.
The 5th seed. They're not. You're talking like that.
It's in the East. Stop talking about the 5th seed. It's the East.
As long as they keep Bankero, they all right.
You talking to me like the East? You talking to me like the? Come on, man.
Wow. Okay.
Say it again. Hey, Chad, say it again.
As long as they keep Bankero in the
If they keep Bankero and they add PG-13, they're better than the 5th seed then.
and keep the
listen.
boys, they all right.
Hey, man, are you underestimating PG-13? Wait a minute. Hold on. Maybe you don't think his game is like that no more.
I'm gonna leave y'all alone with that one. I'm gonna leave y'all alone with that one.
Hey, you don't like PG-13 game or something?
I love PG-13's game, but I just think I think y'all this plug and play that y'all trying to say.
Hey, but if you look and see how they just lost to Cleveland, PG-13 is the player that they're missing though.
Okay.
What you talking?
You might be right. You might be right.
Definitely need a number 2 for sure.
God, they don't have a number 2. Simple.
You might be right. Well, let's speaking of, let's go to round 2. And one of the games you mentioned it already. Were either of you shocked that the Timberwolves got game 1 against the Nuggets in Denver?
I wasn't necessarily shocked because they're one of the teams that can actually counteract Jokic in his height. So I wasn't really shocked about that. And you know, that boy Anthony Edwards is coming into his own, and know him, and they got Cat over there still. So Mike Conley, veteran. So no, they have a good team. They got a good team. So no, I wasn't shocked at all.
Can you see that?
No.
We have a much more prepared show than that, sir. So if you
Well,
want
let me just tell you this: Orlando is already on the payroll.
hold on, if you want me to pull up the Magic's roster, just ask, and I'll get production.
Oh, why don't you stop doing like that? We talking about PG-13.
To pull up the roster. It's not a big.
What's all that? Listen, we on question 3. Y'all gonna make me go back because you talking crazy about
We ain't made you do
PG-13.
nothing. We ain't made you do nothing. Don't blame us for nothing.
Man, look at this. What are you holding on to?
Man, yeah.
What am I holding on to?
Yes, please tell me.
I'm not saying I'm holding on to anything. I think you keep.
No. Okay, well, tell me this. Why are you not putting PG-13 on this team?
I didn't say I wasn't putting PG-13. What you said was PG-13 and Klay Thompson. That's exactly what you said.
Pull it back up again, please.
And I said,
Pull it back
if
up.
you do that, that's gonna cost you.
Pull it back up. Tell me where it's going to cost you at.
Hey, Gary Harris is getting paid. I see that.
Gary Harris is making. Wendell Carter is making $13 million. Markelle Fultz is making $17 million. Gary Harris is making $13 million. Joe Ingles is making $11 million. Jonathan Isaac is making $17 million. That's where it's gonna cost you. You can't pay all of them. Some of them got to go.
You're right.
If Klay is making 40 and PG is making 50 or 60, whatever he's gonna make, some of them got to go.
Say, man, Gary Harris is averaging 6.9 points a game. Who's the next person you want me to talk about? He got to go. Who's the next person you want me to talk about?
Markelle Fultz.
Markelle Fultz. Let's go to Markelle Fultz.
Okay, but it's not always about just that.
Hold on. Don't do that, Lord. Markelle Fultz averages 7 points a game. Who's the next person you want me to go to?
See, this is the same foolishness that you was doing in the Phoenix series.
No, it is not. No, it is not.
Let me finish. This is the same foolishness you was doing in the Phoenix.
No, it is not.
When you were saying, I got KD and they got Bradley Beal and they gonna score. And
I'm saying the opposite. I'm saying Orlando has nothing.
Hey.
They have nothing. They got Ben Carroll. That's it.
I'm J. Cole. I'm gonna let y'all have it.
All I'm saying is there must be balance. That's what you got. You still gotta have balance. You still gotta have dudes that want to.
Lord, they have no number 2 player. Every team that win the championship gotta have a 1-2 player.
Why are you still arguing a point that I've already conceded? I already said go get Paul George. Yes, that makes sense.
What makes you think they can't get Klay either?
It depends on what Klay's number is. That's
Okay, but we already know Klay ain't getting 40 from nobody, not even his own team. He's not getting 40. We understand that.
But well, that's not what the rumor is. The rumor is that Orlando they're willing to overpay. So I'm just saying, if they want to do it, that's fine. But I'm telling you, you're gonna lose a lot of important parts.
Inexperienced manager.
We talking about PG-13 will look good in Miami. Go look at their roster. They got people getting paid. We talking about him going to the Knicks. Go look at their roster. They got people getting paid. Orlando don't have people like that, man. I'm just saying they can get.
I'm not. You keep talking about PG-13 like I'm
talking about all 3 of them, Lord. They have the money to get all 3 of them and still have a good roster.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. You listen. We've been down this road before, and it ended in you apologizing to me.
And that's cool. We've been down another road before when you apologize too. It happens. Players mess up too. That's what you just said. Players mess up too.
Players mess up all the time.
Hey, I'm J. Cole in this situation. I'm out of it.
Well, I tell you what, we just end this. We can end the BS then, and just come to the Lakers, Paul George.
This guy, we listen. That solves everything.
He won't. Y'all want everybody.
Not like some people I know.
Listen, we said, hold on, don't do that, Chad, because Magic set the whole stage and the whole roster where he could have joined LeBron and AD, and him and Kawhi did some old trickery shit.
They did,
and then we had nothing with it.
And then wasted 4 years of their life. Second round is going on. Cam, you didn't comment. What do you think about Minnesota beating? Beating the Nuggets. Saturday, and can they get them tonight? Go up 2-0.
Yeah, I want to see it to believe it. I mean, I'm on the Ant-Man track. You know what I'm saying? I had to be convinced about how good he was, but at the same time, Joker is still Joker. He's still the best player in the game. I think Denver will find a way to bounce. They the champs, too. I think they'll find a way to bounce back, tie the series. If they don't tie the series, though, I don't see nobody coming back beating Minnesota, going down 0-2. Now, I heard that Rudy is going to be out. He's a game-time decision. He may be out for the game.
I haven't heard that. Is that something that just popped up?
Yeah, I heard it earlier.
That could be a problem.
Yeah, that may even play it feel a little bit.
Yeah, that could be a problem. That could definitely be a problem. I have not seen that.
But they still can put Nas Reed on them too. They can still do Cat Nas Reed.
Hey, go Bell. Personal reasons ruled out versus Nuggets. ESPN.
Who's that?
ESPN reported. Gobert, for personal reasons, ruled out versus the Nuggets.
Oh, for personal reasons, he's out. Oh, wow. Did he go to the Met Gala?
Probably. Boy, if you see that man at the Met Gala.
Oh, he was listed as questionable due to the birth of his child.
Oh, well, that's a good reason.
Okay, all right.
That's a good reason.
So he's gonna see that child for the rest of his life.
So they're conceding. They're conceding potentially. Game. They got the game they wanted. They're gonna go back.
Listen here, man. Listen, let me tell you something. And I love my kids. I do. I love them. I love them dearly.
You ain't missing?
You'll thank me later.
Wow.
You'll thank me later.
I'm going to watch that kid come through the hole. I ain't even tripping.
Yeah,
y'all be out here one night.
Listen.
Hey, you should have pushed that thing to the day before.
Look here. First born child, Lil Cam. You be all right.
Wow. Okay. That's what's popping off in
Daddy is working.
Well, that's what's popping off in Denver tonight. Indy's up 60-56. Who takes that one?
Like you said, Brunson can't do it by himself. So,
well, actually, you don't have to give me a prediction yet. Just tell me what you think is going to happen.
I think Indiana gonna win. I think Indiana got a better roster. I think they got an overall better starting five from the point guard to the center to the people. Yeah, I just Indiana got a good roster, man. They got shooters too, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it disrespectful to say, will the Cavs win one? That's
no, I don't think so.
That's disrespectful. Man.
I don't think it's disrespectful to say.
So, can the Celtics win without Porzingis?
They proven they could.
I mean, Cleveland has Mobley. They got size over there too, so I mean, they can win.
But they need your boy to play. If he don't play, I think that's the problem. Jared Allen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jared Allen not playing is a problem. That's a real problem.
It is a problem. Hey man, they got the boy Tristan Thompson over there.
Yeah, Jared Allen not playing is a real problem.
Say, man, listen.
Tristan been around since 2011.
Cleveland cannot listen. They got Stroops over them. They cannot shoot like my. They can't. They don't have bona fide outside threats like that. And Boston's going to serve up the 3-point. So you got to at some point you have to match them on the perimeter. And here's the other thing: they may have the best defensive perimeter in the game.
Yeah, I don't see a path where Cleveland can win 4 games. That's the only problem. They might get 1, but not 4.
Yeah.
And then the one ain't nobody talking about enough, in my opinion. It'll be the best second round matchup. Not Timberwolves Nuggets is the other one. The West got the 2 best matchups.
I think it is the best matchup. My opinion.
Thunder Mavs, man.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a great series.
Both teams got one All NBA player on their team. MVP candidate.
Does SGA and Kyrie wash themselves out? Is that a wash?
Yeah,
I just don't think it's such thing as a watch when you mention Kyrie, man.
No,
Listen,
I'm just saying them.
no. You said SGA and did you say Kyrie or Luka?
Yeah, Kyrie.
maybe the Luka thing, but
What do you mean to watch? I don't understand what you mean by
It's
watch.
as far like them. There's no advantage there. They both great players.
But SGA is gonna have to guard Luka, right?
I don't know nobody that can guard Kyrie on the planet. That's the problem.
Well, let's be clear. I'm not sure either of those guys can guard each other.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They can't each other out.
Right. I'm not. Neither one of them are like defensive juggernauts.
Yeah. So
So
it's up to Luka, and I don't know who would be the equivalent on the other side. I guess Chet would be the person on the other side.
yeah.
To cancel each other out, and then you got to bench to figure it out. I guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen in this series. Unfortunately,
Talk to us.
I ain't wishing that on nobody. I'm not wishing that on nobody. Somebody pivotal going down.
Somebody's who?
Somebody pivotal is gonna be going down.
What do you mean going down? Like for injury?
You want
Like the same thing that just happened with Jared Allen. We talking about him. They need Jared Allen to play against Boston because you know what? He's gonna clean up some of those second attempt shots that he gonna give them offensive second attempt shots. I'm saying I can just see it because it always play a pivotal part in it. I mean, think about the Lakers. The Mavs and the Clippers. Kawhi not playing. That's what I'm saying. Somebody pivotal, and that hurt. Even though they won without Kawhi, they're a better team with Kawhi. I think somebody like that, something is gonna hurt them. Think about Game 5 for the Lakers and him. AD go down for 7 minutes, like something pivotal like that. It hurts. I don't wish it on nobody, but it happens. Porzingis went down. Something pivotal happened. It happens. So I'm not wishing it. I'm just saying I can see something like that happening.
I hope not. I hope they get.
I hope not too. Yeah, absolutely. But those be difference makers in series, though. They be difference makers.
Well, listen, you just talked about the Lakers.
Jimmy Butler didn't even play. It's a difference maker.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. We just talked about the Lakers. Chad, I'm gonna let you ask this question. Go ahead.
Who will be the Lakers' next coach?
Steve Kerr.
Kidd.
Steve Kerr.
Man, chill out.
Jason Kidd.
He already signed an extension.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. Nope.
Ty Lue.
JJ Redick.
He signed an extension. He's signing an extension. They won't let the Lakers talk to him.
Can I give y'all? Can I give you my honest opinion, Cam,
JJ
about
Redick.
who's gonna be the next coach? It don't matter.
LeBron James.
It don't matter. He's already there. It don't matter. It doesn't really matter who it is.
Man, go ahead and
You've
bring that
already conceded to LeBron and AD that they basically run the franchise. So what does it matter? Hire Martin Lawrence from Rebound.
Hey, come on. And that's not
Anybody, just don't matter.
that's not a bad thing to me. But okay.
Hire Sam Jackson from Coach Carter. Whatever. It don't matter.
Michael Cooper, baby.
I mean, it don't matter. It don't matter. Where we are right now, it don't matter. The one person that needs to do his job better is Rob Pelinka.
With the roster?
Yes.
Okay.
Put the people around LeBron that he needs to play. If you're not going to do that, the rest don't matter. You can run any system you want out there. It don't matter.
Yeah, but he had to bring the team back. They went to the Western Conference Finals. He had no choice but to bring the team back.
I agree. I heard that name, Monty Williams. I heard that being discussed. But again, Greg, I'll say it don't matter.
Well, I think it does matter. I agree with that too, Greg. I think it does matter, though, Lloyd, because it may play a big part on what you can bring in, player-wise. The coach can play a big part of who you can bring in.
So now you said that KD may have something to do with Vogel. So is LeBron's involvement, is that going to be detrimental as well, like KD's was?
Isn't it always?
It always is, yeah.
So like you said, it really don't matter because
It don't matter. It does not matter.
I
Bring
prefer,
who you want to bring in. Who coached LeBron them in Space Jam?
Bugs Bunny,
Go with that. That's a viable coach.
and that's all, folks.
oh man,
It does not matter. You can bring in anybody you want. Either he gonna respect them or he not.
man.
But I don't even think he's the problem when it comes to that stuff, though. I don't. Like you just said, I think you hit the nail on the top. It starts with the GM.
Here's why I say he's part of the problem. Because
He is part of the problem.
when a coach comes in, he needs buy-in to what he's doing. And if every time you put a plan out there, the whole team looks over this way to that guy to see if he's in agreement, that's a problem.
So the only person that can make that move is Jeannie Buss, right? To get rid of Pelinka, that's the only person that can make that move.
Yep.
Yes.
And
But see, Lord, in all due respect, when the Lakers won the last championship, they didn't need Vogel. They had LeBron and Rondo. They really didn't need him.
Therein lies my point.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's bad for the coach coming in.
Right.
Unless you Ty Lue, it's bad for the coach to come in. I get
He's
that.
just a guy doing a thing. You can hire. That's why it don't matter. You can hire JJ Redick if you want. Whatever.
Right.
Only team that guy's coach is his son's team. If that's who you think should coach an NBA franchise, whatever. It don't matter.
We're not winning and losing because of the coach, regardless.
so basically, this is on Jeannie Buss because she needs to let Pelinka go.
I'm not going to say that.
I don't know if he needs to go because he's getting what his coach told him to get. Or
What LeBron told him to do.
Rob Pelinka has done exactly what he's been asked to do. LeBron said, "Go get Russell Westbrook." He went and got Russell Westbrook. It didn't work. Darvin said, "Well, we need some depth on this bench," so he went out and got depth on the bench. It's up to LeBron and the coach to make it work, and they haven't.
I think they had the perfect roster. I really do. I think they needed Dwight Howard. I honestly, I'm gonna stick to that.
Well, Dwight is begging his way back to the team. He's trying to get back, but Dwight got too much ish going on off the court.
I agree. Listen, I agree. It's a Rodman situation. I agree. You gotta deal with the BS if you want him.
Yeah, they don't have to trade D'Lo, Greg, because guess what? D'Lo is opting
He
out.
he ain't picking up that option.
He's not picking up his option, so they don't have to sign him no more. So that's over.
Yeah.
Now, Greg, a Laker fan, and I will say this to us: we're gonna have to lose something very dear to our heart to fix this roster. I'm telling y'all that right now.
Who?
Who's that?
Austin Reeves?
Yep.
Is he dear? Has he been long enough to be?
He like that for me. He is. He's that guy outside of AD and LeBron. He is that guy for me. Yeah.
Is he though?
Man. Yeah, man. He's that guy. You talking about consistency? He's that guy. Yeah.
He's consistent on the offensive side of the ball. He is a liability on the defensive side of the ball.
You think you're a liability?
He was getting cooked
By who?
by everybody.
By who? No, he was not. No, he was not. I'll put those numbers up for you too. Then. Good Lord.
Pull those numbers. You better pull those numbers up because I'm telling you.
Don't talk about Mary.
Who didn't cook him? Everybody cooked him. Everybody cooked him.
It's funny how you can change your beat after 1 year, man. It's funny. You hurt. That's all it is. You hurt as a Laker fan right now. Me too. Golly. Now he ain't for nothing. Oh, man. That's
Where's
crazy.
the lie, though? Listen, I want to keep him but I want to replace D'Lo more than I want to replace Austin.
I understand. D'Lo, I'm not worried. D'Lo ain't coming back regardless. And I'm just telling you.
But we have two defensive liabilities out there. Let's be clear. Two.
All right. Okay.
Come on now. If you can't see that, you're not being honest with yourself.
No. It ain't that. I'm not saying that ain't why we lost.
There's a big part of why we lost.
Because Murray cooked Reeves.
We didn't have nobody that could stop Murray or
keep the same team and bring the Dwight Howard in there this last year that just happened. Let's see if that's what would have happened.
So you do want to bring D'Lo back.
I say keep the same team and bring the Dwight Howard back. We may not be talking about what we're talking about right now.
So you do want to bring D'Lo back?
I'm saying keep the same team right now and bring Dwight Howard back. This to what just happened right now. We may not be talking like this right now. We may be talking about what we got to do to beat Minnesota.
Yeah, but you got all that foolishness that Dwight do, man.
Yeah, that all comes.
Hey, Jordan and Pippen dealt with Rodman.
Well, hey,
Rodman wasn't grabbing.
He was crazy, man. Nobody, they didn't want him. They didn't want him. They had to be convinced.
Staring at him in the shower and all that.
Hey, we don't know. It wasn't no video back then like that.
The only difference I would say though is that Rodman was probably at a better basketball age than what Dwight Howard would be coming to for the Lakers. You got Dwight Howard there for one reason, because he's probably the only thing that can man up to Joker that's in the league. Excuse me, I thought Rudy could too, but
Rudy did good.
Yeah, but then Dwight Howard was just bounced. But Joker was just.
Rudy would do good tonight if he wasn't having a baby.
Yeah.
It was Cam. He'd be doing good tonight.
His wife is having it. All right, so unfortunately, our pick 5 tonight.
So who's the coach then, Lord? I want to hear it. I understand it don't matter, but we still got to pick a coach.
Magic Johnson.
I offered up Martin Lawrence, and you didn't want.
Don't do that, Lord. Stop doing this. Our team still, man. God, at least stop. Jesus.
Okay, let's do
Becky Hammond.
I'll say Monty just because I like Monty personally.
Okay.
I like to dance for him. So maybe that'll be enough.
Hey, here's the thing, though, Lord. Still, here's the thing. Like I told you, you saying it doesn't matter who the coach is, whether they bring the players or not. Hear me out.
Who coached the Mighty Ducks?
Huh?
Who coached the Mighty Ducks?
Well,
I mean,
if
don't
you
it have to be Budenholzer because he got a lot of experience. Don't it have to be?
No. They say Budenholzer like control of the team, though. So I don't think that would work, even from a Rob Pelinka point of view.
Plus, he costs too much.
Just might.
Hey, JJ Redick, it'd be cheap.
It's not the first job. It's not the first job that JJ won't.
You about to get him for $500,000. You can't pay him no big money. It don't matter, Ken. Why are you sweating this question?
It does matter, Lord.
Okay, why does it matter? Tell me why it matters.
Because listen, the reason I say that, Lord, because the coach can have relationships with certain free agents that are out there.
JJ Redick got great relationships. Go get him.
He does.
Right.
He does.
Okay.
Who do you want?
Question 4. Go to question 5, man.
No, who do you want?
Bugs Bunny.
I said that, and you did not.
I agree with you now, then. Bugs Bunny, because it might get Jordan out of Space Jam. Cool.
That's
Bugs
all
Bunny.
I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It don't matter. Who do you want? Real talk. Who do you want? This clearly bothers you. So who do you want?
It's not about that. I'm just asking you, who do you think though? Like, listen, it's the Cowboys. It's the Cowboys. It's going to be significant.
Hey,
it is. No. What I'm saying is, it's about the Cowboys. It's about the Lakers. It's about the Yankees. It's about. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's still that guy. You know what I mean? Can you look like we're not going to get Phil Jackson? He ain't going to come back to coach. I'm just saying who.
What about Luke Walton?
We already tried that. It was a disaster.
I mean, he's different now.
No, he's not.
He works with the analytics.
No. We don't need that.
Oh, no, man. I try to help. Man.
I don't know.
I know they're looking at the top assistant Lee from Boston. I know they're looking at him.
Yeah. They're looking at him. They're looking at.
What about Steve Nash?
But it has to be like that. I'm not bad. I wouldn't be opposed to getting Nash, a basketball mind in there. I wouldn't.
What about Kenny Atkins?
He was with the Nets. Here's the thing: when you got LeBron, whoever the person is going to be, you're going to be a puppet. So it's not. It can't be a Budenholzer. It's got to be a puppet. I understand that, Lord. That's what you said, but it still got to be somebody. Like you still got Kenny Atkins. You still got to be somebody.
I say Steve Nash because he got a name. He got a name and he's played for the Lakers before. I say Steve
Damn, why we didn't get Tyronn Lue? Shit. Don't we want to pay him 4 years? That's crazy to me. Woo! All right.
First, second round games underway. Who wins tonight? Right now, 73-72. The Knicks are up by 1 with 3 minutes and 47 seconds left to go in the third. Who wins that?
I'm gonna go Indiana.
Indiana.
Game 1.
Indiana. Yeah.
Okay.
Who you got?
I'm gonna say the Knicks pull out game 1, but I think Indiana does win the series.
This is huge for the Knicks' future.
Yeah, Knicks got to win game 1.
I agree.
Yeah, they got to win game 1. Celtics, Cavs. I'm gonna respectfully say a gentleman's sweep, even though I don't believe it.
I do too. I believe that too. By the way, the Indiana series with Siakam and Hollenberg and Turner, like, that's tough. You got a 1-3-5 that plays. That's tough. But anyway, yeah.
I'm assuming we all going Celtics on that one.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Thunder, Mavs. Too much Luka. Too much.
Mavs in 5.
In 5?
Mavs in 5.
I think
Listen, down the stretch. Down the stretch.
1 and 2. Mavs get both of them in Dallas. They kind of come back and play one more in Thunder, and then the Mavs in 6. I'm trying to get the young boys some credit.
The biggest problem with the Thunder is their interior defense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Because if you count on Chet Holmgren, I think Gafford is going to grow Manning.
Yes.
Too big for him. Too big, too strong.
Yeah. I got the Mavs in 5. I just think at the end of the game, it's a 4-point game with 3 minutes to go. Luka and Kyrie is better than SGA in that situation. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's experience. All of them been to deep in the playoffs, so
I agree.
It comes down to experience. Yeah.
Final one: Timberwolves and Nuggets. Who you got?
Man, I got the Nuggets in 6.
You got the Nuggets in 6.
Yeah.
I'm going the opposite. I'm going Timberwolves in 6.
Timberwolves in 6. Yep.
I think that's going to wear on them, and you're never going to get Jamal Murray all the way right.
True. I think what they got to do though, they got to put a big body on Cat. I mean, not Cat. I'm sorry, on Ant-Man.
Who would that
So
be?
you're saying
Gordon.
But he was cooking. He was cooking Gordon.
Okay, that's fine. He was cooking. Exactly, he was cooking. You don't cook every night though.
I don't think it's gonna matter.
I mean, it worked the first half of that game. Second half, not so much.
I agree. But that's why you got to make adjustments too. You got to throw different looks, just like you do with Joker. You threw 3 different people on Joker. I think you got to do the same thing with Ant-Man.
If I'm them, I'm probably putting Porter on Edwards just because of his length.
He don't defend like that though.
He don't, but I'm hoping that I can get Porter to push him over to help.
I got you.
I'd rather have Gordon in a help situation than one-on-one. One-on-one, he's gonna get cooked every night. But in a help situation, that's where that strength, I think, becomes valuable. Because he can get on the help side defense, maybe go after the steal, or at least pressure, maybe some traps. Then maybe you got something going there. But as the primary, I think you just ask for him to foul out.
Yeah, what Denver got to do? Listen, this doesn't work like it worked against the Lakers.
No.
Because in every breath of me in the Lakers, like, you should have threw an extra body at AD. I would have been dropping the double team, and you got to beat me from the outside. Well, here you might want to bring the double team against Ant-Man. Like, you might want to and make somebody else beat you. Like Gordon both got to have 25 points to win the series. Like, you're not gonna just beat me letting Ant-Man. You know what I mean? Like,
that man put up 43.
I mean, not Gordon. You know what I'm saying? But the perimeter players for Minnesota, like,
I would make them shooters. I would definitely make him pass the ball.
Yeah, somebody else got to beat me. Yeah. Like, I'm not going out like that.
They beat me. If they beat me after that, then they got me.
100%.
DeAndre Jordan is.
Yeah.
I mean, that's who you're going with. Now tonight it's gonna be interesting because I'm assuming they're gonna put Cat on.
They got to stop Reed. You got to start read on him.
Or Nas. Yeah, maybe you put Nas
Yeah.
in at the beginning and then have Cat close it out, maybe, if he can stay out of foul trouble.
You will, because you're in trouble.
No, Jordan didn't get in the game, and he's not gonna get in the game if they have anything to do with it. They don't want DeAndre Jordan in the game. He is a liability at this age. He is a liability. He helps you not even a little bit.
I think he can help them on the defensive end.
Well, it's all hands on deck now. It's all hands on deck.
He still can use the 6 fouls.
Yeah, 6 fouls and 8 rebounds. Yeah, and 2 block shots. Yeah.
Okay. So that's it. That's our predictions. I want to give a shout out. I want to start a shout out. This is a collective shout out. This is a collective shout out from all of us. We've done this shout out before, but I want to do it again. Shout out to Triple H. Dude, you're killing it. Like for real. Like they should have made this switch a long time ago.
Yeah.
He's so much better. And the storylines are so much better, and they make so much more sense.
Yeah.
Like they're just better. And the new bloodline,
Crazy.
yeah, this might be better than the first bloodline when this is all said and done.
Crazy.
It's just better. And yes, you put the belt. I heard some people complaining. No, you put the belt on Jade right now. Let her learn to arguably the best female person they got on the roster for about a year or two, and then you let them go at it. I see the vision, brother. Shout out to Triple H. You're killing it, brother.
I agree.
And shout out to America. You got some explaining to do. That French crowd was off the chain.
Well, they don't get that a lot. They don't get that a lot.
Okay, that's from all of us. All right, now individually, who we shouting out?
I mean, shout out y'all first and foremost. Shout out Reggie in his absence. All the Five Nation.
Our love.
Just shout out sports, man. Sports and entertainment. It's what a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. That's all I got.
Okay, that's good. Cam, shout out, bro.
Shout out to the Dallas Mavericks for beating OKC Thunder 4-1.
Has that happened yet?
He's manifesting. He's manifesting.
Okay, I was just saying, I don't remember that happening. I was like, what is it?
Foreshadow.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
Might be a sweep.
I don't know about that now.
Yikes.
I don't know about that now. Hold up. Let me give you a shout out. Shout out first and foremost to Cam's fiance. I love that mama brutality plaque, and I know that's a woman's touch right there. So shout out to her. Much respect to the future Miss Alexander.
Absolutely. I'm gonna show you the whole room next week. By next week, we should be done with everything.
Plus, shout out to Cam for blushing just now. I like that.
No. It's all red, man. You get blind by the red.
Hey, Lloyd, happiness looks good on him, don't it?
Happiness look good on our brother, don't it?
Yeah,
it look good on it, don't it?
Oh man.
I remember them days, boy. You look good, boy. You look good. All right. Second one. This is a weird shout I'm about to give out, but it's dope. One. I give this one first. Shout out to the Food Network for creating the most gangster food competition show I've ever seen in this 24 in 24. I ain't never seen no craziness like that. That is the craziest show, but it's so good. You can't take your eyes off of it. Cam, have you seen it?
No.
They got this 24 cooks that had to cook 24 hours straight to win $50,000.
Oh wow.
And it's insane. It is absolute. You being a man that's cooked in the kitchen, Cam, you would appreciate this. It is insane. Have you seen it, Chad? You finally saw it?
I haven't finished it, but yeah.
Okay. Incredible. I've never seen anything like it. By the time the show ends, they're gonna be crawling to they stoves to cook.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
crazy. It's crazy. So shout out to the Food Network because that was a dope show. And there was one more I was gonna give. And I just lost it just that fast.
Oh, I got one.
Go ahead and I'll think of mine.
Yeah, shout out.
I know what mine is. Go ahead.
Shout out to Snoop Dogg. He got his own bowl game.
He sure did. The Gin and Juice Bowl, right?
Yeah. It's crazy. He got his
The
own
Gin and
bowl.
Juice Bowl.
And,
I wonder if they're gonna roll down the street smoking Indo while they drive to the Gin and Juice Bowl.
They probably gonna have that in the gift bags. Probably gonna have it in the gift bags.
Indo in the gift bags. I like it. Or at least the gummies. Get the gummies at least.
Yeah.
All right. My last shout out is to Disney, the Disney Channel. X-Men 97. Damn. Didn't expect none of that.
Okay, I gotta see it.
And so part 2 of the finale is this Wednesday. Can't wait. They're killing it with that. Oh, and the season finale of BMF is this weekend. So I'm looking forward to that. Fellas, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Twitter is supporting us like nobody's business. We appreciate that. Please don't forget Mother's Day if y'all want to keep watching this show.
Hey man, you let me get my shout out.
You did give a shout out. You gave one shout out. Go ahead.
He gave a foreshadow.
You look good, boy. I see you, boy. Go ahead.
Now I know you guys are like we talking about the coaching and stuff. I know you don't like these coaches and stuff like that.
I ain't say that.
I know we don't like Doc Rivers' situation.
Oh no, what you about to do?
He's a puppet. Doc Rivers played. He had a championship because he had a great team.
He did.
Shout out to Doc Rivers for his 1 year in Milwaukee.
Uh-oh.
Because the next coach for the Milwaukee Bucks is Darvin Ham.
That makes sense though. That actually makes sense because that's where he came from. That makes sense. I like
Doc
that.
could be looking for a job though, huh?
And you know he'll end up in LA.
Make a nation. Keep your ass away from Doc Rivers.
You know he's gonna end up in LA. Let me tell you something. If your prediction comes true, this is all your fault. Because he'll be the Lakers' next coach. You know he will. And I will come on this here program, look right into that camera, and blame you.
But you said it didn't matter.
You can't matrix your ass.
You said it didn't matter, Lord. Now it matters now. Ain't that something? Laker Nation? It matters to him now.
It matters a little bit. That's a little bit. Now I got to pray. Doggone, I got to pray before the show.
Man.
Matter of fact, I got the perfect song. Wait a minute, we're gonna end on this. I got the perfect song.
Hold on, Lord. It's Laker Nation. We're gonna do the unthinkable. Becky Hammond will be the first head coach from female coach from the Lakers. Like we'll do something like that. Like for real.
I have the perfect song to refute what you just said.
It's probably a Kendrick Lamar song.
Yeah, you'll appreciate this more than anybody.
Probably.
Hold on.
We the boys? What you gonna do?
No. Here it is right here. Matter of fact, I'll do it this way. I'll share the screen. And this is where we're gonna end y'all tonight. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Please keep likes and subscribe and all that good stuff because we want to get these likes. And we got hopefully at the end of the month we got a big surprise coming for all of y'all. So that's what we're working on right now. All right, here we go.
The Bible of God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up the score with him. Walking down the whole time, I know he got some.
I gotta get to the lyrics. That's the one I want to hear.
Really on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. They
there
not
you go.
like us. They not 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 like us.
I'm just saying.
Oh man.
Let's not start a situation that we can't,
I'm saying.
Doc Rivers gonna have that yellow and purple tie on with that black.
You know what's iron? You know what the irony is? This will probably happen And he'll pull a Rondo and come over from the Celtics and win a championship with the Lakers.
You hope.
It's all about the roster. Listen, there's some people floating around now. I'm just telling y'all, there's going to be some people floating around that want one last hurrah.
To be continued, y'all. To be continued.
Facts.
Five Nation.
Five will get you 10 when you're plugging in with the there's no mystery. Let's make history with the oh, the song is 2 and 3. Add one more plus me into the yeah. Keep it on the floor, and the funk was 4, and you got 5. I said so 1 and 9 is 10, and there ain't no span on the 5. There's no denying it. This groove here is the